Hello， 大家好，我係文化村嘅 Managing Director Queenie， 好高興喺呢度見到大家，歡迎各位參加由文化村同埋 Flavour Creations 合辦嘅線上研討會，以及業界首次嘅開箱活動。根據香港大學研究所吞嚥研究所指出啦，有超過60%住喺安老院舍嘅老人家咧都有吞嚥困難嘅。咁而且喺最近啊，市場指出亦都有30%嘅長者有營養不良嘅風險。有見及此，文化村近年嚟積極推廣有尊嚴飲食，而且引進各種嘅吞嚥輔助食品同埋飲品，幫助有吞嚥困難人士同埋機構使用。今日我哋會透過60分鐘嘅時間，同大家探討一下預先增稠營養飲品如何幫我哋去減少吞嚥困難人士嘅健康風險。今日我哋好榮幸能夠邀請到2位特別嘅嘉賓，為我哋分享佢嘅經驗。佢哋分別嚟自香港言聽中心言語治療師鄭子豐先生 Archie， 以及澳洲 Flavour Creations 營養師及業務發展經理 Emmi Smith。Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to meet you. I'm Queenie from Culture Homes. Welcome to today's online webinar that is jointly organized by Culture Homes and Flavour Creations. According to HKU Swallowing Research Lab, over 60% of our elders residing at elderly homes suffer from different levels of dysphasia, while a recent study has shown that about 30% of elders have risk of malnutrition. As a result, Culture Homes has been advocating dignity dining through its dysphasia diet solutions in recent years. Today, we'll mark the first online unboxing event for the industry. We'll be examining how ready-to-drink pre-thickened beverages could help minimize the health risks among patients suffering from dysphasia. We're honored to invite 2 guest speakers to share with us their experience. They are Archie Chang from ENT Laser Therapy Group and Ms. Emmi Smith, Dietitian and Business Development Manager of Flavour Creations. 今日線上嘅研討會嘅嘉賓，大家都應該會收到今個禮拜寄出嚟嘅 tasting kit。如果未收到，我哋會稍後再寄出。我哋會一齊一間開箱同埋試飲。麻煩大家可以預先準備咗個飲品，而且咧就係加埋一隻匙羹，方便我哋一齊去試飲。喺研討會嘅期間，如果有任何疑問，可以透過 chat box 同我哋提出問題。事不宜遲，我哋首先邀請香港言聽中心言語治療師 Archie 為我哋做分享。Participants should have already received a tasting kit this week. I would like to ask you to prepare them for our tasting session shortly. Should you have any questions, please feel free to type your questions in the chat box. Without further ado, I would like to first invite Archie Chang from ENT Laser Therapy Group. Archie, please.
大家好，我係言語治療師 Archie， 咁多謝 Queenie 啦，同埋Culture Homes 去邀請我今日嚟做呢個 guest speaker。咁等我首先咧開翻我哋嗰個presentation 先。好，咁今日咧想同大家分享嘅 topic 都係有關於喺本地啦啲長者吞嚥困難嘅狀況啦。咁而我陣間都會主要用嗰個廣東話啦嚟到做個 presentation 嘅。咁不過嗰個 slide show 都係用翻英文。咁希望咧等唔同嘅參加者啦都可以理解得到。咁而今日啦，簡單分享翻3樣嘅資訊啦。咁第一樣就係都想講解下我哋觀察到喺本地嘅一啲院舍裏邊長者佢哋比較常出現嘅一啲吞嚥問題係啲乜嘢啦。另一樣就係話，我哋觀察到喺近幾年啦，到底嗰個趨勢上面一啲院舍點樣去 manage 翻長者唔同嘅吞嚥問題咧？同埋到最後，其實我哋見到嗰個 Thickener 嘅使用方面啦，都開始有啲唔同嘅轉變嘅，咁都想同大家去簡單講解一下嘅。咁首先做翻一啲咧，即係比較 formal 啲啦，做翻個 definition 先啦。其實吞嚥障礙嘅話咧，都係講翻一啲病人啦，佢哋將個食物從口部一路傳送到去食道啊、胃部嘅時候咧，出現咗一啲嘅困難啊，咁令到佢哋有一啲進食方面啦，或者嚟消化上面啊，都會有唔同程度嘅問題咁樣。咁我哋見到其實比較多嘅成因咧，都係同一啲腦神經啊嘅疾病方面有關嘅，或者啲退化嘅情況啊，都會影響咗嗰個吞嚥。例如好似中風嘅個案啦，另外仲有一啲腦退化症啊，同埋帕金遜症患者都會多出現唔同程度嘅吞嚥問題嘅。咁而頭先 Queenie 都有提過啦，其實 Hong Kong U 嘅 Swallowing Lab 咧都有做咗啲 study 㗎啦。咁係大概喺2013年嘅時候啦，佢哋有訪問咗本地一啲嘅院舍嘅，咁都有超過60%嘅院友啦係會出現唔同程度嘅問題。 咁而當中係 mild 嘅會佔多少少啦，即係佔一半或者以上。咁但係其實 moderate 同 severe 咧都已經去到睇返都有30%左右嘅數字嘅。咁而我自己去臨床上面嘅工作啦，都會定期一個禮拜有大概一半嘅時間啦，會喺啲院舍裏邊嘅工作嘅。咁而都見到個比例上面係類近嘅。當然我哋只係話收 referral 咁樣去到做 case 啦，即係唔會話 screen 晒可能一間院舍幾百個嘅個案咁樣啦。咁但係暫時例如姑娘佢哋 refer 得到俾我哋嘅個案咧，都可能已經接近咧有個院舍嘅30%啊，甚至係4-5%啊咁樣嘅。咁所以見到其實嗰個數字上面都反映緊咧，同個研究嘅結果係接近嘅。而就住一啲 mild 啲嘅個案啦，我哋見到嗰個問題可能影響多啲咧，係佢吞嚥嘅過程裏邊，我哋叫做頭嗰幾樣啦。我哋話喺佢處理個食物，我哋叫口腔預備期啦，嗰個 oral preparatory phase 嗰度會出現啲問題，例如佢哋咀嚼得唔係咁好啊，又或者例如因為嗰個唇部嘅肌肉或者面頰嘅肌肉唔好咧，令到佢哋會容易有食物流翻出嚟喺個嘴角度流翻出嚟。又或者甚至其實坐喺度你都見到佢有少少流口水嘅狀況啊咁樣。咁呢啲可能 mild 啲嘅個案，我哋用翻一啲例如姿勢上面嘅轉變啊，或者例如餵食方面嘅方法上面轉變啊，或者例如個餐膳上面少少嘅更改啊，都會幫到佢哋嘅。咁但係例如去到一啲比較嚴重少少啦，例如 moderate 或者 severe 嘅個案咧，可能已經係比較多嘅。我哋見到係啲bed bound 嘅 case，或者例如chair bound 嘅 case 嘅。咁因為本身佢哋活動能力已經弱咗一啲啦，另外可能嗰個認知嘅情況都會係差嘅。咁變咗唔單止影響佢哋嗰個咀嚼嘅功能，或者啖食物入口嗰個過程有啲嘅問題，而係佢哋傳送個食物嘅時候，送落去嗰個咽喉啊、食道嘅時候啊，都會影響咗嘅。我諗今日參加研討會嘅朋友都多係喺院舍工作嘅朋友啦，咁應該都會見到好多會係長者，例如含住啲食物好耐先至會吞啊，影響咗個 oral phase 嗰個 oral transit 嘅問題啦。又或者例如好似吞落去嘅時候咧，會有一啲嘅續親嘅情況啊咁樣，甚至再嚴重啲，可能有啲慢性嘅問題就會出嚟嘅。咁而sorry 啊，呢類個案咧，咁我哋會見到睇翻我哋嗰個餐膳上面啦，可能會越嚟越 downgrade 得犀利啊，或者例如凝固粉嗰個使用上面咧，會越嚟越係有大嘅需要啊咁樣嘅。咁我哋會擔心啦，就係話其實吞嚥障礙都會令嗰個長者帶嚟一啲比較明顯嘅影響嘅。一啲生理上面先啦，就係話令到佢哋可能脫水啊、飲水量好唔夠啦，又或者例如營養方面會有營養不良嘅情況，引致到一啲好嚴重嘅 weight loss 嘅。咁都會有啲個案真係可能佢例如唔好彩啦，身體有啲嘅狀況，例如可能尿道炎咁樣啊，需要入院一段時間。翻嚟嘅時候，我哋見到其實佢因為進食得真係差咗好多，整體成個人嗰個 status 係差咗，令到個體重可能真係跌咗幾個 percent，都會有出現呢啲問題嘅。咁變咗院舍嘅同事都好緊張啊，即刻要去揾翻ST 啦，或者例如 dietitian 去幫手啦，睇下嗰個餵食上面啊，個餐單上面啊，點樣可以令到嗰個院友盡快去到捕捉翻佢哋需要嘅營養咁樣㗎。咁另外仲有啲生理上嘅問題，我哋都好擔心嘅就係有啲 airway obstruction 啦、哽塞嘅情況咁樣啦。咁因為例如可能餵食同事當然就會即係有做個 training 好小心啦。咁但係可能喺半年前啲家人都仲可以去探訪嘅。咁有陣時家人喺食飯時間嚟啊，陪個院友進餐嘅時候，希望可能佢哋 quality of life 方面開心啲嘅，帶啲外來食物。咁但係可能都唔好彩啦，喺餵嘅過程裏邊會冇就住嗰個院友嘅吞嚥情況，而俾咗一啲可能食物上面唔係太合適啊，我哋而亦都會引起咗一啲哽塞嘅情況都會有出現嘅。咁呢個我哋都好擔心嘅問題嚟嘅。咁所以都好希望喺院舍裏面 manage 得到嗰個吞嚥障礙嘅話，減少呢啲情況嘅發生咁樣。咁而頭先簡單講解咗啦，嗰個吞嚥障礙係啲乜嘢啦，同埋我哋見到比較常見嘅問題啦。咁跟住落嚟都想講翻我哋見到嗰個 manage 方面嗰個趨勢會係點樣咧？咁首先第一樣就係話，我哋見到其實嗰個個案嘅數字係有上升嘅。 例如喺大概8年前啦，2012年嘅時候，Hong Kong U 都有做一啲比較 small scale 嘅 study 嘅，揀咗可能幾間嘅 CNA 出嚟去到做一啲嘅研究，發現其實都有超過一半嘅院友咧有啲嘅吞嚥障礙啦。咁所以接住落嚟，佢哋都做一個大型啲嘅研究，就頭先 Queenie 都有提過嗰個啦，有60%嘅長者係會有唔同程度嘅吞嚥困難，甚至到早幾年啦，2017年嘅時候，言語治療師協會都再做一個比較廣泛啲嘅 study， 發現其實都已經去到有68% 嘅問題㗎啦，所以個趨勢係有啲上升。咁我相信係因為大家嗰個意識都會高咗啦，人口老化等等嘅因素啦，令到嗰個數字都會上升，都好值得即係處理同埋關注嘅一個議題嚟嘅。咁亦都因為咧嗰個個案有上升啦，咁所以我哋個 service 上面都會好高興啦，多咗機會可以幫到一啲有需要嘅人啦。例如可能喺10年前2010年嘅時候咧，我哋會發現有超過一半嘅院舍冇特別提供一啲言語治療師服務嘅，咁比較依賴嘅咧都可能係醫院嘅服務啊，或者例如 single case 咁樣去請 private 嘅言語治療師去院舍嗰度做1-2個個案啊咁樣啦，或者嚟 home base 嘅 training 啊咁樣啦。咁所以當其時可能只係得10% 院舍咧係有接受到一啲醫管局嘅外展服務咁樣咯。咁但係到早2-3年開始啦，我哋有一啲嘅院舍嘅 funding 啦，咁我哋可以行一啲嘅服務，等言語治療師做到個外展嘅支援咁樣嘅。咁就係社署嗰個 MOSTE 嘅scheme 咁樣啦。咁所以我哋而家都會開始即係除咗接一啲診所嘅工作，亦都會開始咧多咗機會可以除咗上門之外，就係去到院舍嗰度提供一啲恆常嘅服務啦。咁我哋會做一啲嘅 assessment 啦，例如好似呢一度咁樣啦，我哋會做一啲嘅 training team 啦，我哋會用真係親身嘅 demo 又好，或者例如教翻啲同事啦，可能係社工同事啊，或者護理嘅同事啊，其實有啲電子嘅program 都可以幫到啲院友做訓練嘅。咁另外我哋都會俾翻一啲嘅院舍做嗰個 diet 嘅 modification 方面啊，做一啲嘅建議啦，希望俾到一個啱嘅餐膳咧嗰個院友嘅。另外，因為我哋都會可能1個禮拜去到1次啊，甚至2次咁樣咧，我哋都可以好恆常做到一啲 mealtime observation， 睇翻其實個院友食我哋開俾佢嗰個嘅 diet 嘅時候，係唔係真係處理得好好啊？會唔會有啲新嘅問題出現，需要我哋再去處理啊咁樣咯。咁而仲有啦，我哋都會可以做到一啲定期嘅 staff training， 甚至係同家人咧可以做到啲比較真係 face to face 嘅講解啊，或者例如有個院友喺度，我哋話得翻俾佢知啦，點解我哋需要 downgrade 嗰個 diet 咧？係啦，咁等佢哋真係明白到嗰個問題所在啊，同埋俾到啲建議佢，例如佢可能接佢出去食嘢嘅時候，有啲咩可以注意得到啊？咁呢個都會係可以做到多啲嘅工作嚟嘅。咁而另外一樣，我哋見到嗰個趨勢上嘅轉變啦，就係嗰個餐單上面咧都開始個選擇會多咗嘅。例如可能傳統上面啦，我哋見到都係3至4類，就係正餐啊，跟住係簡餐、碎餐或者例如去到午餐啊咁樣咯。咁但係近呢幾年開始啦，我哋都會見到有院舍肯去試推行一啲叫做 soft diet 啊，或者例如好似係日本引入嘅一啲嘅介護食咁樣啦 ，universal design food 咁樣啦，咁等嗰個院友其實除咗話 safety 方面去到可以由個餐嗰度嘅轉變啦，係注意得到之外咧，其實可能從佢哋嗰個心理上面啊，或者嚟接受食物方面 appetite 方面啊，都可以有啲機會咧睇下會唔會有個轉變嘅。因為我諗大家做院舍嘅同事都會知道啦，有陣時可能有啲院友對於要做 downgrade diet 呢一樣嘢，可能唔係午餐見到碎餐咧，佢哋都有少少唔開胃嘅。但係可能院舍本身，我哋恆常嗰個工作上面啦，都會係開緊一個3至4個 level 嘅餐啦，咁變咗可能嗰個選擇上面真係難去做好多調整嘅。咁但係近呢幾年都開始開心啦，見到有一個嘅機會可以睇下會唔會令到院友嗰個接受程度越嚟越高啊，但係安全方面係會 keep 得到啊咁樣咯。咁另外亦都有見到一啲新型啲嘅，可能叫做 instant puree 啊，咁等其實係 for family 啦。其實佢哋出街嘅時候，因為都真係難去將街嘅食物變做 puree 或者變到好碎咁樣嘅。除咗攞把鉸剪之外，我有聽過有啲院舍會建議啲家人買一啲blender 嘅，即係可能出街 USB charge嗰啲 blender 咁樣，咁但係其實個功效方面未必真係好 stable 啊咁樣咯，咁變咗家人可能又帶佢出去飲茶，咁但係又俾成粒燒賣佢食，咁個院友嘅進食安全都令人好擔心嘅，咁所以可能都會有啲 instant 嘅食物啦，咁等院友出街嘅時候可以都方便好多，但係都可以安全咁進食，嗰個 social 上面啊同埋 safety 上面都會 maintain 得到咯。 咁而仲有第三樣嘢啦，我哋見到個轉變咧，就係話嗰個 thickener 上面咧都開始多咗一啲嘅意識啦，可以係有一個轉變咁樣嘅。傳統啲嘅都係 starch base 嘅 thickener 啦，咁但係近呢幾年開始啦，都會有院舍開始行去試下去添置一啲 gum base 嘅 thickener 俾院友去到做啦。咁亦都係因為我相信啦，係有言語治療師嗰個嘅 input 啦，咁等嗰個護理部嘅同事啊，都會多咗一個嘅知道啦個意識啦，同埋嗰個選擇上面啦，佢哋都會可以做得到啦。咁不過受限於嗰個，我相信都係先入為主啦，同埋嗰個行政上面都會係我哋用開嘅都係 starch base thickener 嚟嘅，咁所以 popularity 方面咁都一定係 starch base 會多少少嘅，咁 gum base 都係逐啲去試緊咁樣啦。咁另外亦都因為嗰個 preparation 方面會有個分別啦，咁例如嗰個調配上面，無論每一羹個份量啦，同水嗰個比例啊，同埋到底落粉先定落水先咁樣咧，咁其實都有個轉變嘅。咁對於成間院舍嗰個 staff 嚟講，又或者係甚至 family 嚟到講，要接受呢個轉變，都相信需要一啲嘅時間嘅。咁而仲有第三樣個 concern 就係嗰個嘅價錢方面啦，係啦，其實我哋就咁買一罐嘅 starch base thickener，例如比較出名啲，例如著乜嘢嗰個牌子咁樣啦，係啦，可能 starch base 嗰啲咧60零蚊一罐咁樣係大罐嘅200零 gram 嘅，咁但係 gum base 嗰啲咧可能就80幾蚊一罐，但係得一半嘅size 咁樣，俾人睇落去個感覺咧，其實就係好似gum base 係會比較貴一啲嘅。咁不過其實我哋睇翻咧喺外國有啲嘅一啲 official 嘅 guideline 嘅，佢哋會除翻開啦。其實當你做一杯嘅飲品嘅時候，你調配同一個嘅結度啦，一個 consistency 啦，你因為用嗰個 gum base thickener，其實個份量咧係會用少啲 thickener 嘅。比起 starch base 係少咗，所以除翻開嗰個 cost 咧，係會多咗少少，例如可能係應該係有27個，我哋比較呢一個牌子啦，比較即係我見多院舍用嘅，係啦，可能一杯嘅佢哋除翻開傳統嗰隻凝固粉係大概27個便士啦，係啦，咁但係clear 嗰隻啦 gum base 嘅咧，可能係32個便士，係爭咗例如5個便士咁樣咯，用一杯嘅話，咁所以其實係有轉變，不過唔係話真係一個非常之大嘅轉變，即係唔係就咁睇個罐嘢上面咧，見到好似少咗一半啊咁樣咯。係啦，我諗呢個都需要我哋治療師同事啊，或者唔同嘅同事啊，開始去嘗試睇下本地嗰個嘅情況係咪其實都有類近咧，可以令到大家個意識上面有一啲嘅明白多少少咁樣咯。咁而到最後啦，都想同大家去分享翻啦。如果真係無論轉凝固粉又好，或者用翻傳統凝固粉都好啦，有啲重要嘅事項要注意嘅。第一就係要跟足嗰個指引嚟到開啦。罐上面會有指引，言語治療師咧都會出翻呢個指引嘅。咁希望大家跟足，因為可能有一啲嘅有陣時都會有一啲我哋叫做 myth 啦，就係話覺得好似越結就一定越安全嘅。例如長者係咪飲呢一個唔得嘅話，就要開到好結咧？咁其實都唔係嘅，因為有陣時反而結過去需要嗰個程度嘅話咧，佢喺嗰啲咽喉嘅位置啊，會出現一啲嘅我哋叫做殘留啊，係啊，反而張住咗咁樣，咁令到佢反而仲有第二個嘅吞嚥問題啦，就係吞完之後先至會有啲瘡咳啊，嗰個逐親嘅情況咁樣咯，咁所以都真係需要跟足嘅 instruction 嘅。咁第二啦，就係都希望即係同事啦，會有機會可以喺一啲嘅 staff training 裏邊都真係 refresh 下大家嗰個嘅凝固粉調配方面嗰個方法啊，同埋可能如果真係想做一啲嘅轉變嘅，或者嚟介紹一啲新凝固粉嘅時候，都真係做多啲嘅 hands-on demonstration， 或者例如俾啲同事知道原來其實 online 都有好多 video demonstration 咧係 official 發出嚟嘅。咁啲同事就算參加唔到個 training 都好啦，佢哋都可以睇翻嗰個 training online 嘅 training 去到做翻。咁而另外我自己做法啦，例如可能當我見到啲個案，佢哋含住嗰啖凝固粉水含得好緊要嘅，令到嗰個 starch base thickener 係會散咗嘅。咁嗰個 consistency 係因為受到嗰啲口水嘅enzyme 影響咗啦，令到佢分解咗咁樣。咁但係食 gum base 咧，相對地嗰個穩定性係會強一啲。咁所以可能我就會喺呢啲嘅個案裏邊嘗試翻，俾啲護理同事知道啦。其實原來呢個個案咧，佢轉用咗啲新凝固粉嘅時候，似乎個效果會好一啲咁樣。同埋睇落去嗰個外觀上面啦，例如 clear 的 thickener，咁有啲老人家就會認到嘅，例如 starch base 嗰啲，佢見到個杯嘢咧係好似cloudy 咁樣咯，我哋叫做係啦，好似係奶白色嘅一杯水咧，佢就見到就唔係好肯飲嘅。咁但係可能有時佢見到轉咗係透明嘅時候，有啲老人家佢會話翻俾我聽咧，好似燕窩啊，係啊，好似杯燕窩咁樣係啦，滑滑地啊，結結地咁樣又 透明嘅，係啦。雖然飲落去個味道都係水嚟嘅，咁但係可能對佢嚟講，佢係一個新嘅轉變啊，亦都有個機會睇下佢accept 嗰個 thickened liquid 方面會唔會做到啲轉變咁樣咯。咁而另外個 compliance 方面咧，想分享嘅就係關於話無論係個院友又好啦，佢肯唔肯用啦。另外就係家人同埋可能同事使用方面，因為始終都係啲新嘅嘢嚟嘅，咁要令到佢哋明白新嘅話，可能我自己行法咧就係未必會俾一罐佢哋嘅。可能就會係用一啲叫做 sachet 嘅方法啦，一包包獨立包裝，咁其實分得清啦，就唔係嗰罐 starch base 嘅 thickener 嚟嘅，係一啲一包包嘅包裝。咁咧，你知其實一樣新嘢，我哋試緊啦，同埋個效果會有啲唔同啊，同埋可能開一包嘅時候對比一杯嘅份量，佢哋會容易啲去睇得到啊，就唔係用一羹羹啊，就撈亂嘅情況都有機會會減少咁樣咯。咁呢個希望係俾到大家啲嘅 tips 啦，就係話想喺無論用現有凝固粉方面用得好啲又好，又或者係想引入一啲新啲嘅方法嘅好都好啦。咁希望俾到大家一啲嘅資訊咁樣，係啦。咁就今日嘅分享大概呢度，我 pass 翻俾 Queenie 先。
好多謝 Archie。咁而家我想請咧就係Flavour Creations 嘅 Emmi Smith。Emmi 咧係佢哋嘅 Flavour Creations 嘅 dietitian 啦，同埋 business development manager。咁佢咧就會同我哋今日分享一下啦 ，Flavour Creation 去製作呢個叫做預先增稠咗嘅營養飲品，佢個背後嘅 design philosophy 啦，同埋佢哋喺澳洲應用緊嘅情況嘅。I would like to now invite Ms. Emmi Smith, dietitian and business development manager at Flavour Creations, to share with us their experience in Australia. Emmi, please.
Hello, my name is Emmi and I am a dietitian and business development manager from Flavour Creations in Australia. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about our Dysphasia ready to drink range and how they help to minimise health risks. So what I'm going to run through today is I want to provide a bit of an overview of who Flavour Creations are and what we do. I want to talk to you about our patented Dysphasia Cup. I also want to talk to you about our Dysphasia ready to drink range, our Dysphasia nutrition range, and then at the end we get to do something a little bit exciting and we do our taste testing and our unboxing event, so we'll get to actually try some of the products. So if you haven't heard of Flavour Creations before, we are an Australian owned and operated specialist food and drink manufacturer dedicated to enhancing the quality of human life. We have been around in Australia for over 23 years now, and we offer a really large range of great tasting pre-thickened drinks, quality thickening powders and other advanced nutrition offerings. And these have delivered better patient outcomes within Australia. One of our, whole purposes as a company is to restore dignity and independence to people across Australia, New Zealand and beyond within hospitals, aged care homes, community and pharmacy as well. These are our key focus areas. So we focus on hydration to make sure people are getting the fluid that they need and the hydration that they need. We focus on nutrition to make sure that people are getting the protein, energy, vitamins, and minerals that they need. And also something that's really big for us is a food first approach. We don't want people relying on supplements and things that don't resemble real food. We want food to come first. Just to go into that a little bit more, so Flavour Creations are world leaders within dysphagia. So we are leaders within quality, innovation, design and manufacture of food and drink thickeners. And as I said before, we have quite a large range of texture foods and fluids for people living with dysphagia. We're also a nutrition solution specialist. So we have a large range of real food nutrition solutions, which are tailored to meet various different dietary and nutrition needs. These are some of our brands that we have within Flavour Creations as a company. We have a lot of different brands, and I'm not going to go through all of these today. It's more just to show you that we have all of these available as well. So Instant Thick is our thickening powder brand. Advital is our Nutritionally Complete brand. Shape It is our moulding of pureed and minced moist foods. Thick Plus is another thickener that we have. Fruits with Attitude we're going to go through today. Osmist is a dry mouth spray, and Screamies is a world first no melt ice cream. These are some of the awards that Flavour Creations have won. I'm not going to go through them all, but just to give you an overview that we are very big within the industry and have won numerous awards. Just going to see if I can mute all. Okay. These are the certifications we have as well. So we're HACCP certified. We have kosher and halal certifications for a lot of our products as well. This is a timeline that I wanted to go through with everybody just to show you where we started and where we've come from. So we originally started in 1997. That's when we first launched our very first gum-based thickener. So that's something I'm going to go through a little bit later as well, is the difference between gum-based and starch-based thickeners, which I know Archie had already spoken about as well. We were in a similar, I guess, position to Hong Kong, where we primarily use starch-based thickeners in Australia. And so this was really a novel idea to launch a gum-based thickener. Just a little bit of background noise, so I'm just going to see if I have the capability to mute everybody. I don't think I do. If the Culture Homes team is able to do that, that would be amazing. Keep going. So then after we launched that initial gum-based thickener in 2004, we launched and we also launched our Dysphasia ready-to-drink range. So this was, again, really a first for Australia in terms of thickeners. We always had used powder-based thickeners. We never had something pre-made, ready to go. 2005, we hit $1 million in sales. By 2008, we were kosher and halal certified for many of our products, and we had the international market expansion as well. Our DRTD, which stands for Dysphasia ready-to-drink products, that expanded as well. 2016, we launched our Dysphasia Cup and our Screamies No Melt ice cream, and we also acquired a corporate office and warehouse. And then we had further expansion in 2019 with our Osmist dry mouth spray, and we exhibited at Gold Food in Dubai. We also signed a distributor agreement with Spirit Pharmaceuticals in the USA. And then obviously in 2020, we've really had an approach to coronavirus and I guess being leaders within that as well. This one is just going through our research and development. So this is a really big thing for Flavour Creations, is research, development and innovation. We have an expert team of food scientists, chemists, microbiologists, dietitians and nutritionists and speech pathologists working. When we do make new products, it's a very customer-centric approach to new product development. We're really agile to the customer needs, market trends, and development in application of unique ingredients to cutting-edge solutions. So a lot of our products come from feedback that we receive from our customers. Particularly even our ice cream was one that came about that way. A lot of our speech pathologists in Australia were saying there's nothing available for people who have dysphagia who want to have ice cream, and that's where it was developed from, is just people telling us that that was a need in the market. So we really do listen. We're dedicated to meaningful ongoing research within dysphagia and nutrition to improve better patient outcomes. This gives you an idea of what areas in the world we currently cover. So it's quite large. Obviously, we cover all of Australia and Asia as well, and New Zealand. These are where you can actually find our products at the moment. So it's really, really exciting. And hopefully in the next few years, we'll cover the rest of that map. These are the different areas also that we're in. So hospitals, aged care homes, and community, so retail, pharmacy, and online. I know Archie had gone through the statistics in Hong Kong associated with dysphagia, so I just wanted to run through some of our statistics within Australia. So we find that 33% over 65 years of age suffer from dysphagia. It's 50% of residents within Australian aged care facilities. It's 50% of stroke survivors and 84% of people with dementia. We all know this as well, so the consequences associated with dysphagia. As a dietitian, I find the malnutrition and dehydration really, really important, and this is one that I focus on a lot. We know that people with dysphagia are at a much higher risk of malnutrition and dehydration, and I guess that's where Flavour Creations come in, is trying to make this as nice for people as we possibly can who have to be on these types of diets, so they're going to eat and drink more. Obviously, aspiration is a very serious consequence associated with it, and that can be fatal as well. We do find that people with dysphagia also have a reduced taste and appetite, and then obviously the isolation and loneliness associated with it as well. We find this particularly in aged care homes where people are served different types of fluids or diets, and they can feel very isolated from the rest of the residents. Now this brings me to talking about our range and why I guess we're quite different to what is already offered. So Flavour Creations offer what we call dysphagia ready to drink fluids. So these are pre-thickened fluids, and they're essentially designed to minimise any sort of risk associated with hand thickening. I'm sure you have all seen before things going wrong with hand thickening. I know in Australia when homes or hospitals hand thicken fluids, lots of things go wrong. So drinks can be lumpy because of the powder being not mixed in properly. Drinks can be made to the wrong consistency. Either the person making it hasn't added enough fluid, or they've added too much fluid, or they haven't added enough powder or too much powder. So essentially, there's a lot of human error involved in making a thickened drink, and it's really hard to always make it correctly every time. Also, different drinks thicken differently. So things like water obviously thicken quite easily, but things that are a little bit more complex, like milk or nutrition supplements, can be really, really difficult to thicken. So this is where the pre-thickened fluids come in. As I was saying, they're very quick and easy because they're all ready to go. There's reduced waste. We do find when people are hand thickening, they're throwing a lot of it out because they're not enjoying it, particularly if it's lumpy or grainy or cloudy or anything like that. With the pre-thickened fluids, they will last for 24 hours once they're open, so you can just pop them back in the fridge and drink them later. Obviously, improved safety is a really, really big one. They're single-use and portion controlled, which helps with infection control, which I will talk about a little bit more in a minute, as coronavirus is such a big topic at the moment. You can have them hot or cold as well, and their thickness is stable, which means that they will remain at a constant viscosity for 24 hours. They will not change once that they're open. When they're unopened, they will remain at that viscosity until they're open and 24 hours later. So that means that they're safe to consume. You've probably seen with other thickeners before, if you make up a drink and then you go back 2 hours later, it's a lot thicker than it was when you made it. This will not happen with these products. Another big thing tying in with, I guess, our company philosophy is we're trying to empower people with dysphagia, and we're trying to restore independence and dignity as well. I just wanted to mention briefly how our products will help with infection control as well. So obviously with coronavirus at the moment, residential care homes are very vulnerable to outbreaks of respiratory infection, and older residents are at a really high risk of severe disease. So infection control, prevention control, and social distancing measures are essential to reduce the risk of an outbreak. It is scientifically proven that COVID-19 can survive on surfaces such as benches for several days, depending on the material, temperature, and humidity. And the main risk from close contact with infected people and contaminated surfaces such as eating and drinking utensils and food contact surfaces. So you can see how this can, I guess, giving out thickened fluids can potentially be a bit of a risk, potentially in a hospital or an aged care home setting, particularly if you're hand making those drinks, because there's a lot of room for contamination. Obviously the fluid you're making it with has to go in, the powder you're using has to go in, and then the actual person physically making the drink as well, and then handing it out to the resident. Having something pre-portioned and ready to go eliminates all of that risk. This is just, I'd already kind of covered this. Essentially, we would encourage any facilities who want to help with infection control during this time to choose a pre-thickened fluid over hand thickening, because hand thickening is a huge cross-contamination risk. That's probably all I need to say about that. Obviously, it also means that the cup can be thrown out and there's no, you're minimizing dishwashing and risk of contamination as well. Next, I'm going to talk to you about what's really exciting for Flavour Creations is all of our pre-thickened fluids come in a special cup called a Dysphasia Cup. So this cup actually took us 7 years of rigorous research and development, and it was an investment of over $6 million to launch our award-winning Dysphasia Cup. It's patented as well, and it empowers individuals who currently experience difficulty holding their own cup to feed themselves independently. Some of the features of the cup you will see when you do your unboxing at the end, that it has a really, really large tab for opening. So it's very, very easy for people to open if they have limited movement within their hands. It's very clear labeling as well. So if someone doesn't have very good eyesight, they're also able to see very clearly the flavors and also the viscosity of the drink. It's got external ribbing, so it's really, really easy to hold and it's not going to slip out of your hand. And also it was designed that when you tip it up and you drink out of it, your nose will fit within inside the cup. So you don't need to tilt your head back to get the last contents of fluid. So you can maintain the correct posture whilst drinking the whole contents of fluid and thereby not increasing the risk of aspiration. We also have a cup holder. So the Dysphasia cups can sit within a cup holder. The cup holder is reusable and it's dishwasher safe. And essentially the Dysphasia cups just pop into the Dysphasia cup holder and they're really sturdy once they're in there. You can give them a good shake and they're not going to go anywhere, but they're also quite easy to pop in and out. This was designed for the people who can't hold the cup. So it has really large grip handles. It's enables independence and it restores dignity. In terms of compliance with our products, so again, I know Archie had gone through IDSI, or the International Dysphasia Diet Standardization Initiative framework. I know Hong Kong is a few years off of actually implementing this completely. Within Australia, we've been implementing it over the last year. And as a result, all of our products comply with this framework. So we have the 3 fluid levels adopting that internationally recognized dysphagia terminology. So we have the mildly thick, moderately thick and extremely thick, or 2, 3 and 4 in the IDSI language. These should line up with the products you're currently using. In terms of mildly thick, you would choose the mildly thick in ours. If you're currently recommending moderately thick, you would choose the moderately thick product in ours. So they should line up quite nicely. Ours also go through a lot of rigorous testing to make sure that they're the correct viscosity. So we have 2 different types of testing that we use before these go out to the market. The first one is we use the syringe test, which is the IDSI recommended test. So we do that to make sure that everything complies with the IDSI framework. And then we also use something called a Bostwick test. And if you haven't seen what a Bostwick is before, it is essentially like a ramp, and you pour the fluids down and you measure how fast they travel within 30 seconds. So each fluid level, mild, moderate and extreme, has different parameters that they must fit within to be classified within that. So I think that's a really great thing about Flavour Creations is we have that double testing. A lot of places just do the syringe test now with the IDSI framework, where we still make sure we do the Bostwick, which is what we've always done as well, to make sure that every fluid is 100% correct. Now I want to go into these fluids that I've been talking about and what we have available. So these pre-thickened fluids are backed by science. We have 24 flavours. So within Australia, that is massive. No other company offers anywhere near the amount of flavours that we offer. We have 3 fluid levels, so mild, moderate and extreme. Obviously, one of the benefits I mentioned before is it's saving time and it's eliminating waste. They're shelf stable, so they will last for 12 months before you open them, and then once they are open, they'll last for 24 hours. They're diabetic friendly. Many of them are halal and kosher certified, and every single product that Flavour Creations make is gluten and nut free, because our factory is gluten and nut free. This is the Dysphasia range, which I'm going to go into specific flavours in a little bit more detail, but we have a hydration range. So these are just normal fluids, so like regular juice or regular tea, coffee, things like that, that have been pre-thickened. So we have waters, we have tea and coffee, we have diet Kool-Aid, we have Kool-Aid, and we have fruit juices. Then we have hydration plus nutrition. So this is where dysphagia and nutrition overlap. So sometimes you'll have people who obviously they have dysphagia and then they also need extra nutrition. So they need a nutrition supplement, or they need some sort of specific nutritional need as well. So then we have functional juices, which I'll go into, creamy products, protein fortified products, and nutritionally complete. And the last one is a snack or also a nutrition supplement called Fruits with Attitude, which I will go into as well. So this is our hydration range. So we have waters, we have plain water, we have watermelon water, and we also have one called lemon ginger water, which isn't on the slide. We have cordials, so citrus, raspberry, lime, and diet lemon. We have tea and coffee, so white tea and coffee, and then we have fruit juices, so orange juice, apple juice, and sun juice. Then we have our hydration plus nutrition. So as I said before, this is where nutrition and hydration merge. The ones on this slide are ones that are particularly hard to hand thicken. If you try and hand thicken some of these fluids with a thickening powder, you'll really struggle because they're quite complex fluids and they've got a lot of either energy or protein or vitamins and minerals in there, so they're quite difficult to thicken. The first ones are functional juices. We have cranberry juice, which can be used for UTI management. We have pear juice, which has fibre in it, so it can be used for constipation management. Then we have our creamy dairies. So these ones are milk-based drinks that have 6 grams of protein. So they're designed to be like a high-protein milk-based drink. Then we have our protein fortified and our nutritionally complete. So protein fortified, they have 15 grams of protein in them each, and we have a pro lemon lime flavor, which you're going to try today, and that one is 0.9 cal per mil, and then we have a pro caramel, which is 1.5 cal per mil. Then we have our nutritionally complete range. The nutritionally complete is similar to the protein fortified in terms that they're offering really high energy and protein. The difference is they also have 27 vitamins and minerals added. And when we say to nutritionally complete, what that means is technically if somebody had to live off that as their sole source of nutrition, if they had the recommended quantity of it, it would meet all of their nutrition requirements, energy, protein, vitamins, and minerals. In that one, they're all 15 grams of protein and they're all 1.5 cal per mil, and the flavors are iced coffee, apple berry, and chocolate. And the chocolate you'll get to try at the end as well. Then we have our Fruits with Attitude, which is our snack or nutrition fruit-based dessert. So this one is really similar to a usual fruit puree that you would see in terms of taste and texture, but the difference is that it's much higher in protein and energy. So it has 8 grams of protein and it's a really high energy supplement as well. It's also compliant with a smooth puree diet, and if someone is on thickened fluids as well, because it meets that IDSI level for extremely thick. So it's a really great option for somebody who has dysphagia, but also needs a nutrition product. I wanted to talk to you briefly about the ingredient that we use in all of our products. So, and this is, I guess, how we were different in Australia when we first started back in 1997. As I was saying before, like Hong Kong, we started out by using a starch-based thickener. Australia started out by using a starch-based thickener, but then Flavour Creations came in, saw that there was no real good gum-based thickeners on the market, and that's where they came about putting one in place. So Xantham Gum is believed to be a more effective choice of beverage and food thickener for patients with dysphagia, and I'll go through some of the reasons why. So much less product is needed to achieve the desired viscosity. The viscosity will remain stable over time, so it will not get thicker, it will not get thinner, it will stay at a constant viscosity. It's consistent over a wide range of temperatures. So you can heat the xantham gum, you can freeze the xantham gum, you can thaw the xantham gum, and it will remain stable. It doesn't cloud beverages, so you can see in the photo there a starch-based thickener versus a xantham gum-based thickener, and obviously it's really clear which one you would prefer to drink, and it presents a much lower risk of aspiration as well. This is just a bit more of a summary of some of those benefits of xantham gum. Some extra ones that I didn't say, amylase resistant xantham gum is as well. So what that means is when starch hits the mouth, it's broken down by the enzymes in the mouth, and unfortunately that means it can thin out, and that obviously presents an aspiration risk, where that does not happen with xantham gum. The texture of xantham gum is really smooth as well. It provides a higher fluid availability, meaning that people are getting more hydration out of every cup. So you would have to drink more of a drink made with starch-based thickeners to get the same hydration level as you would get out of a drink made with xantham gum. That's all of that about the actual ingredient. Last thing I want to talk to you about is you're probably thinking, this all sounds great, but how would I actually implement it, whether you're in a hospital or whether you're in an aged care home? So I thought I would share with you what we do with people in Australia to help them actually implement the pre-thickened fluids over hand thickening. One of the first things we do is a lot of people immediately say to us, oh, I think buying a pre-thickened drink is going to be very, very expensive. I won't be able to afford that. It's much cheaper to hand thicken. And so what we do is we usually do a bit of a cost analysis for them. And we like to remind them that there's lots of things that you need to take into account when you're doing that cost analysis. It's not as simple as comparing the cost of the powder versus the cost of the pre-made drink. You also need to take into account the fluid you're actually adding that powder to. You need to add that to the cost. You need to add, factor in the wages for the staff who are actually making the drinks and throwing out drinks that they don't make correctly, the cleaning of those products as well. That all needs to be taken into account. And then probably the biggest one is the safety. So you really need to take into account the safety. So when you're comparing that, you're comparing lots of different factors against one ready to go drink. And usually we find within Australia that they will either come out on par, or sometimes ours even come out a little bit cheaper for people. So it's just important to remind people to take into account all of those different factors. This is another example as well of how we would help implement. So we do lots and lots of different things. In the top corner and down the bottom corner, you can see some residents who are taste testing the products. So we'll quite often do taste testing days and take in a few products for them to actually try. We teach people, we do hands-on demonstrations, which you can see on here as well. And we teach people how to do this in practice. And of course, we provide training to the staff as well to make sure that they understand how to use these products as effectively as possible. Okay, now the exciting part, which is the taste testing. So everybody should have, or not everybody, but a lot of people should have the box with them. Unfortunately, if you don't, I believe that you're receiving them soon. But if you want to get your box ready, and if you've got a spoon handy, Queenie's demonstrating, she's got the products in front of her. We're going to do a little bit of a taste testing session together. So I'll tell you the order I want you to taste them in. First, I want you to grab the pear juice, so the mildly thick pear juice. This one I want you to try and see what you think of it. My description of the pear juice, I think that it tastes like a typical pear. So one of our feedback we've had about it as well is that it has a bit of a wine aroma. Some of our residents who have tried them have said that it tastes a little bit like wine, which they quite like, which is good. It's quite fruity as well, and it's sweet, but it's not super sweet, so it's not overpowering sweet. In terms of the consistency, if you want to grab your spoon and pop it in there and have a look at the consistency, when it runs off the spoon, it should just leave a really thin coating on the back of the spoon, not a thick coating at all. So hopefully everybody's had a chance to try that one before I move on to the next one. I'll give you a second. And then next we're going to grab the Pro Lemon Lime. So remembering that the Pro Lemon Lime has protein in it. So there's 15 grams of protein in this one. So this one is a nutrition-based dysphagia drink. So if you grab your Pro Lemon Lime, maybe have a look at the viscosity of it first. So when you pick up with your spoon, it should run off the spoon quite easily still, but it will leave a really thick coating on the back of the spoon. In terms of taste for the Pro Lemon Lime, this one is really citrusy, I find. It's got that, I guess, lime and lemon citrus punch. This is a really, really popular flavour within Australia. The other thing that's really great about this one is I find that it doesn't have that protein aftertaste and it doesn't taste like a supplement, which is really good. You'll be noticing as you go through these, obviously they're getting thicker and thicker as you go as well. So the texture might feel a little bit weird. It's not what we're used to drinking, but really focus on the flavours and what you can taste. I'll give you a few more seconds for that one. And then the last one is the extremely thick chocolate. So you will need a spoon for this one. This one is nutritionally complete as well. So remembering that it's 1.5 calories per gram and it's got 15 grams of protein in there. So with an extremely thick fluid with the IDSI guidelines, this one, when you pick it up on your spoon and tilt your spoon, it will dollop off your spoon. It won't run off smoothly. It will kind of dollop. This one is a pudding consistency, so it needs to be given or taken with a spoon. Flavour-wise, it's really smooth. It's just like really a chocolate pudding, and it's got quite a strong chocolate flavour, I find. And I guess, again, I don't find that there's a very great aftertaste or anything like that, considering how much protein and energy is actually in the product. That, I guess, wraps up our tasting session. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the products. Hopefully I didn't go through them too quickly with the tasting, but you've got plenty of time to eat the rest of them if there was one that you liked. I'm going to hand back to Queenie now from Culture Home, then she'll do the Q&A. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Emmi. Actually, I don't have the chocolate because it's out of stock, but I have actually the iced coffee flavor, and it's with the number 4 IDSI viscosity. I'm gonna just show everyone the difference.因為朱古力咧就我哋呢度就啱啱今日就派晒啦，咁所以我今日咧而家手上高揸住呢一個咧係一個 iced coffee 嘅味道嘅。咁頭先 Emmi 都講啦，其實呢度所有飲品咧都可以放落去雪櫃啦，可以凍飲啦，熱飲或者暖飲都 OK 嘅。咁頭先都講到啦 ，Level 4係 extremely thick 特結啦，咁佢就個 consistency 就似 pudding 多啲嘅。咁亦都有業界嘅朋友問我啊，咁普通嘅即係比較可能吞嚥困難方面可能係叻啲嘅，冇咁差嘅情況，咁可唔可以食咧？都可以嘅，咁可以選擇譬如 Level 4就當係一個好似 pudding 咁嘅形式咧，去進食都 OK 冇問題嘅。係啦，咁啊呢個就係 iced coffee 嘅味道啦，係非常之香嘅。咁中意咖啡嘅朋友咧，咁就唔好錯過呢個味道啦。咁首先咧，接下嚟咧，咁首先好多謝翻 Emmi 嘅 presentation 啦。Thank you, Emmi, for your presentation. As elderly service operators, we continuously strive to identify new products and solutions to help improve elders' quality of life. Thank you very much, Emmi, for your sharing, as well as Archie for sharing your experiences with us today. 作為安老服務嘅營運者，我哋致力開發優質嘅產品同埋方案，希望提升翻長者嘅生活質素。我哋好感謝今日 Archie 同埋 Emmi 今日嘅分享。以下時間我哋會解答大家嘅問題。如果大家有任何問題咧，就 feel free 啦，可以喺嗰個 chat group 嗰度咧就可以 send 你哋嘅問題出嚟嘅。咁我而家咧就會open the floor for discussion. We'll now open the floor for discussion. So I think the first question is about from NAAC. May I know if there's any products for DM patients or low sugar? I believe I would have to pass this question to Emmi.
Yeah, definitely. So we do have the diet Kool-Aid options that I went through. So that for diabetes, we have the diet Kool-Aid options available. Also, our waters are very low in sugar. So obviously the plain water, but then the flavored waters, so the watermelon water and the lemon ginger water are also very low in sugar. The tea and coffees are quite low in sugar as well. We generally find in Australia that sometimes I guess diabetes isn't our primary concern when people are underweight or not drinking enough. So if somebody does have dysphagia and they're also very malnourished, sometimes the priority, I guess, in that circumstance is the malnutrition. So the little bit of extra sugar that are in some of the other products that I didn't mention isn't always a concern, but obviously that's always a case-by-case basis and consulting with the healthcare professional. But yeah, in many cases, all of our drinks can be used for people with diabetes mellitus. But if you want a specific low sugar option, the options would be the lemon ginger, the watermelon, the plain water, the diet Kool-Aid, the tea and the coffee. So there's still quite a few low sugar options as well.
Lovely. If anyone wants to raise any questions, please feel free to do so. Or we could also receive the questions afterwards so that we can send it out centrally after the event. There's another question. May I know what are the major challenges when Flavour Creations first launched the products in nursing homes or hospitals in Australia?
I think the major challenge, and it would be quite similar, I think, to what you would all face, is that it's different and people don't know how to actually implement it. It's something they haven't done before. So, and we still have it here. Not every aged care facility uses pre-thickened fluids. Some still use thickening powders. So when we implement in a new aged care facility, we do get resistance because people have done things a certain way for so long that they don't want to change. So I guess the biggest thing we probably find is the cost. People initially think that it's going to be really, really expensive to do this. And I guess that's when I would go in and do a cost comparison for them and an analysis and break it all down for them. And usually once they see that broken down and they see, whoa, I didn't realize I was actually spending this much when you take into account the powder, the base fluid, the staff wages, the wastage. When they see all that on a piece of paper, that's how I guess we overcome the skepticism around it. And also the more you talk to people about the clinical benefits of it and you start to ask them about issues they've had in their aged care facility or their hospital. Have you seen drinks being made incorrectly before? Have you seen drinks of the incorrect consistency being given out to patients? Have you seen drinks that sit there and they get thicker throughout the day? They usually always answer yes. And I guess once they start to realize all the safety concerns associated with hand thickening, it's quite an easy swap from there. Hopefully that answered that question.
Thank you, Emmi. There's another question regarding the cost. Winston, I will actually separately email out all the information after the webinar today. There's another question for Emmi. Is there any protein-rich products for diabetic patients?
Again, this would be, I guess, taking into consideration what's the bigger issue at play, whether it's their diabetes, which could be managed in a different way, possibly by medication or obviously insulin, or whether their malnutrition is the bigger issue. For us, we generally find that in most cases, if somebody is diabetic and they also require a nutrition supplement, the sugars in our products are going to have a negligible effect on their diabetes. There is sugar in there. I'm not going to say that there isn't, but in most cases, not all cases, it won't affect their diabetes if malnutrition is the bigger issue. Obviously, I'm not sure if it's handled the exact same way in Hong Kong, but generally we will prioritize the malnutrition in that case. Obviously, there are cases where the diabetes obviously is the main concern and we don't want to be adding the extra sugar, and that's fine as well. It might be looking at having a lower amount of our products. We do have other products available, which I didn't speak about today, which are lower sugar as well. So the Advital range that I talked about, which is nutritionally complete, is more suited to diabetic patients. But the ones I talked about today are not like specifically diabetic supplements, but in most cases they can still be used.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Emmi. Another question. May I know if there's any test confirming that the consistencies of the products do not change in extreme temperature, for example, being frozen?
Yes, so we do testing on all of our products, and we test them at different temperatures. So if something is meant to be frozen, such as our ice cream, we always will do a test at a frozen consistency, and we test it when it's just slightly melted. So, and same with our hot beverages, we will test them once they're heated up. We will test them at room temperature. So they get tested at multiple temperatures to ensure that they do meet the IDSI guidelines, is what we're following now.
Thank you. So I see that there are no further questions, but if you do have, oh, there's one more. Hi, Mandy. May I know, did you involve in any Asian patient in tasting session in Australia, as Asian elderlies may not be used to the Western tastes, as some elderly dislike products such as milk powder. Yeah.
Yes, I have completely found that. So I'm actually based in Sydney in Australia, and I don't know if you know much about it, but Sydney is an incredibly multicultural city. So we actually have a lot of specific, I guess, cultured nursing homes. We have Sri Lankan nursing homes, we have Chinese nursing homes. We have lots of different cultures within the nursing homes within Sydney, and we do taste testing in all of these different facilities. I have found with some of my Asian homes that they do have a preference, as you were saying, for the non-milk based products. So the ones that are really popular, the lemon ginger water is really popular within that culture, particularly heated up. People like that one warm. Also, in terms of our supplements, the lemon lime is much more popular than, say, the chocolate, and also the juice-based drinks are usually quite popular as well. But probably the lemon lime's the star, I find, within the Asian cultures.
There's another question related to the thickener usage. Compared to starch-based thickeners, how would you convert a gum-based thickener? Let's say, for example, 3 tablespoons of 100 milliliter water. So I guess the question is about how to convert the starch versus gum-based. I hope I'm understanding this correctly.
Was that one for me or Archie? Just to double check.
Would you be comfortable in answering the conversion, or should I pass it to Archie?
Maybe get Archie, yeah. Get his opinion.
Yes. Hi, Archie. Would you be able to advise us in terms of the conversion between the starch-based and the gum-based products?
Yes, maybe I explain it in Chinese first, and then I try to translate it back in English. 我諗呢位同事問緊嘅咧係關於話平時開翻凝固粉，因為用 starch 多少少啦，係啦，100 ml 水加翻3個茶匙嗰個凝固粉咧出嚟嗰個大概會係我哋通常叫做 mildly thick 啦，係啦。咁其實如果你對翻IDSI 嗰度嘅話咧，其實就會係跟翻IDSI嗰個嘅level 2嘅。 係啦，咁但係其實咧，我哋要再睇翻你用緊咩牌子啦，係因為唔同牌子嘅 starch base 佢哋出嚟嗰個嘅份量都會有啲唔同咁樣嘅，係啦，咁所以如果係嘅話，你會唔會咧想將呢條 questions 咧private 俾我，咁等我可以再了解多啲 detail 先至再去講翻，因為都驚嗰啲信息上面會有啲混亂啊，咁俾咗個唔係最準確嘅 recommendation 咁樣咯，好唔好啊？The question is about the ratio of starch-based thickener to water, but then I think I need to know more about the brand used in that nursing home, and also how do they convert that to another brand? What kind of brand they would like to use? I think I would try to contact the participant directly so I can get more information before I give the recommendation or the suggestion.
Great. Thank you, Archie. There's another question for you, actually. Are there any research that reveals that gum-based thickener is better than starch-based thickener in preventing patients from aspiration?
嗱，其實咧，呢個係一個好大嘅問題啦，係啦。咁但係其實你比較翻嗰個 advantage 先，咁其實就係睇翻話引起嗰個 aspiration 上面係唔係話一啲 residue 而引起嘅。係啦，定一話係講緊因為嗰個口水嘅分解咗但係佢又好多時含住咗嗰啖食物而引起一啲嘅，例如佢未 ready swallow 已經有一啲嘅 choking 發生啊，而引起嘅 aspiration 咁樣咯。係啦，咁所以 generally 嚟講咧，其實佢哋係有啲 study 發現gum-based thickener 係會喺特別係比較結嘅質地嘅話咧，其實 starch base 咧係容易有 residue 嘅，嗰啲 pharyngeal residue 係會容易出現嘅，係啦。咁但係用翻 gum base 嘅話，係相對地發現係安全一啲，就會少咗呢啲 residue 出現咁樣咯。咁所以其實呢個係其中一個可以話係其中一個 direction 去解釋啦，話佢 prevent 個 aspiration 上面係會容易一啲咯。咁但係我諗嚟 Emmi 頭先都有提過話呢一個 issue 又可以睇下 Emmi 會唔會有啲其他嘅 information 可以 share 翻咁樣咯。
Yeah. Hi, Emmi. Just wondering, just to add to Archie's comment, would there be any experiences you can share with us in terms of the effectiveness of gum-based thickeners over starch-based thickeners in preventing patients from aspiration? Could you unmute, please?
Sorry.
Yeah.
My slides that I presented did come from research on starch-based and xantham-based gum specifically. So there are certainly papers out there, and I don't know if there's a way where Queenie can share information with the person who's asked that question, because we'd be happy to share some of those papers with you and where we've, I guess, got our research from. Yeah, we are able to share that if you would like.
Yes, no problem. So I'll be sharing some of the materials from Flavour Creations after today's webinar so that you can access these information for your own reference. I think there's one more question. Can gum-based thickeners be used in most kinds of drinks, such as fruit juices?
Yes. Yeah, that's one of the advantages of xantham gum, is that it can be used in a wide variety of drinks. It does depend on the quality of the xantham gum as well. So even within our company, we have different thickening products, and they're all xantham gum, but they're different quality of xantham gum. So the higher the grade of xantham gum, the more easily it mixes into a wider variety of fluids, and it can mix into things like nutrition supplements, fruit juices, milks, waters. And as I said, every single one of our pre-thickened fluids uses xantham gum, and it uses that higher quality xantham gum in our pre-thickened fluids, so it can mix into all of those different things without any issues.
There's one more question. For Nutritionally Complete series, how would you recommend the users daily uptake if they want to pursue with the Complete Nutrition series?
So this one is a little bit to give out a blanket, a little bit difficult to give a blanket answer to everybody. Obviously, it will depend on the individual's nutrition requirements. Everybody's going to require a different amount of protein, energy, vitamins, minerals throughout the day. Generally speaking, for your average adult, you might be looking at about 6 per day, but that is very, very general. The way we would actually recommend it is that it goes through a dietitian nutrition and is calculated to make sure that they are getting the right amount. We do also have tables available which show how much of each of the recommended daily intake or dietary intake each of our products meet, and that makes it really easy for health professionals to calculate, okay, so my person needs this many drinks per day to meet all of their nutrition requirements. That's a really nice, easy table, but it's a little bit difficult to give one blanket answer to everybody. It's really dependent on an individual, but I guess for your average individual, we would say about 6.
Great. Awesome. So I think that's all the questions for now. Please feel free to send them over. I will answer them after this event and send it out to you all. So once again, thank you very much for your time today. We'll be sharing the materials from today's webinar through email. Please feel free to contact us if you have any questions. Once again, would like to give a big round of applause to Emmi and Archie for their sharing in today's event. 非常之感謝今日各位抽時間嚟我哋嘅線上活動，希望今日嘅分享能夠為大家同埋貴機構嘅服務對象可以提供一個全新嘅飲食方案。我哋稍後會將一啲產品資料透過電郵發放出嚟。如果大家有任何嘅問題歡迎聯絡我哋。希望喺不久將來可以再次見到大家。Thank you everyone, take care and hope to see you soon. Bye. Thank you.